This is the game that I play, but it does not have words, so I just make them up as I go. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Kleenex boxes, and junk mail sitting on the floor. It is time once again for another riveting installment of NanoElite666 Plays. Yay! I apologize for my terrible opening song. I thought it would be funny. If you don't think it's funny, oh well, you're stuck with it. Excuse me. I'm your host, NanoElite666, obviously. And today we are going to be playing Guild Wars 2. But we are not just going to be playing Guild Wars 2, see, because just sitting and watching me do a full playthrough of Guild Wars 2 would take quite a while. And I don't feel like doing that. Instead, I'm going to do something very specific that I thought would be a good/bad idea to play and make a video series out of. So, hopefully you will find it to be just as entertaining as I thought it would be. If not, well, sorry. Anyways, so I lost that train of thought. Anyways, well, I had something I was going to say here, but now I've completely up and forgotten it. So, I think I was going to show off all my characters here. All my characters. This is Guild Wars 2, the sequel to the first Guild Wars, which came out 05, I think. Yeah, 05, sequel to Guild Wars 2, set 250 years in the future, and first truly MMO in the series, because the first game wasn't so much an MMO as it was an online RPG. You could with big city lobbies full of people, but everything when you went out into the world to kill shit and stuff was all instanced. So it wasn't technically MMO. This game, however, is. Anyways, I've been playing this since launch -3, which is 3-day early access from launch last year. Last year? Oh, crap. 2 years ago now. Well, a year and a half ago. 2012. August 2012. So I've been playing the game a while. I'll give you a quick walk over my characters, which will have nothing to do with any of this, because I'm going to be making a new character in this lovely blank space here. This is my first character. Mr. Flint Razorhorn here is my char engineer. He runs around with a flamethrower because flamethrowers are awesome. Next up on my character list was Nicole here. She's the thief, and if you follow me around in other places on the internet, you might recognize Nicole as being starting life as a Jak and Daxter character, who's sort of become a mascot of sorts for me all over the internet. So of course I'm going to try to make I'm obligated to try and make as close of approximation as I can of her in just about any game I play with character creation shit. Next up, I think, was my angry little Asura here, man here, Axon, the Irritable. He is the angriest little Asura. Look, he wears a nasty-ass helmet that says, "I'm going to kill you," and I have to fix his chest gear, because that's not what he normally wears. But I leveled up and put on some new gear, and haven't transmuted the look over yet. But he's the Guardian. He runs around and hits people with great swords. I think after that was Kira here, my Char Warrior, who is sort of my second main after Flint, because I've played her a butt ton. She runs around and hits people with a hammer, because hammer is fun. Afterwards was this guy. This is my Necromancer, Garrick Scalder. He's a Norn, so he's a big snow Viking-y shapeshifter person kind of thing, if that makes any sense. I haven't played a lot with him. He's only level 18. I wasn't too thrilled with Necromancer, but I'll have to go back and tinker around with him sometime. And then the most recent addition is this guy here, Zul Voidwalker. My third Char character. If you can't tell, I like Char. Char, awesome. Shut up. He's my Mesmer. I rolled him up recently when I got a friend of mine into the game and started a new character so I could play on level with him and shit. He's been pretty fun. He's not level 80 yet, but he's getting there. But today we are interested in this blank spot here, where we will be creating a brand new character to do something incredibly silly. And that incredibly silly thing is rolling up a new character and then making a beeline straight for the endgame areas. My plan is to go, if you are familiar at all with the map and layout of the world of Guild Wars 2, I am going to go straight to the Gates of Ara in the heart of Or. If you don't know anything about Or is the endgame pretty much areas, the late game areas, starting at, for characters, range 70 to 80, with the very last map in it being just straight 80. Most maps in the game, or all maps in the game almost, have a level range on where your character will be level adjusted to while you're in it, and where you can work inside your own character level range. And they're usually about a 10 level difference, like this 10 or 15 levels. So like the starter zones will be 1 to 15. There'll be like 50 to 60. But no, the last area of the game, or the last area of Or, Cursed Shores, is level 80, just straight level 80. And I am going to go there with a freshly rolled character, not doing anything along the way but running. Why am I doing this? Because I thought it would be a good idea, and a silly idea, and hopefully an entertaining idea. I have yet to see if this will actually be true, but what the hell, we're going to do it anyways. So, excuse me, let's play. Let's do this shit. Create. Alright. Character select. We've got our Char, which are the militaristic, savage cat people. Your good old humans, your Norn, your sort of northern Viking people, your Asura, your smart people, little short people. They're smarter than everybody and they won't let you know it. But here today we are interested in the Sylvari, who are a plant people. In the world of Guild Wars, their race is only 25 years old at the start of this game, so they haven't been around. All the other 4 races were around in the last game, but not these guys. And I'm playing a Sylvari, despite the fact that I think they're ridiculously silly and have trouble taking them seriously, because I haven't played a Sylvari yet. So, and we're going to play female because when I play games like this, I tend to just flip-flop back and forth and kind of do a half and half on my character genders. It's time for another female character in my roster. Class-wise, I got Ranger, which is your typical bow and arrow person, nature person. Elementalist is your spell slinger. Earth, fire, water, wind, air. Warrior is self-explanatory. Heavy armor kills people. Necromancer deals with dead people, dead things. Thief is stealthy, steals things. Guardian is your sort of tank type class, although there's no technically true tanks, because one of the things about Guild Wars 2 was they were supposed to banish the holy trinity of MMOs of healer, DPS, and tank, so sort of any role can be adapted, or any class can do sort of anything if you do it right, but Guardian tends to be the tankiest, from my experience. Engineer shoots people, and throws grenades at people, and does lots of sort of tech stuff, and the Mesmer does illusion shit. So, I've played most of these races, or most of these classes. As I showed you, I've got a Warrior, a Guardian, a Necro, a Mesmer, an Engineer, and a Thief. So the only 2 I haven't done are Ranger and Elementalist. I'm going to do the Elementalist today because I'm saving Ranger for when I eventually re-roll and attempt to remake my Guild Wars 1 Ranger sometime in the future. So, we're going to go with Elementalist. And now we get to spend time doing character creation. Yeah, I have about mid-size Sylvari physique. Eeny, meeny, miny, which one? Have all sorts of various plant patterny things all over them. Look, Sylvari underwear. Insert requisite joke about underbrush here. Funny back pattern. So it looks like we have two different pattern things, and then each physique type. Go with that one. And now skin pattern. Oh, that's right, I have skin pattern. Oh, that's right, I can make it glow. Oh, wait a minute. Turn off the light. Skin pattern. That's all webby and shit. Sylvari are weird. Oh, there's the glow. Glowy. Granted, most of that shit gets, like, covered up and shit by the armor. But, whatever. I can change the pattern color. Ooh. White. Blue. Dark blue. Ultramarine. Nightshade. Blue. And what color should our glow be? You're going to glow. So there's dusk and dusky. What's the difference? Blurple. What a funny name. Glow green. Radioactive! Radioactive Sylvari. Skyworks. Yeah, let's do that one. Alright, and glow intensity I can play with. Stream and streamlet. Sky. Alright, that's the body. Let's do the head. Looking at hair. Bald Sylvari. Twiggy head Sylvari. Leafy head Sylvari. Other leafy head Sylvari. Other leafy head Sylvari. Spoiler alert, they all have really leafy heads. They're plants. Spiky head. Mushroom head. That one looks silly. I think I liked this one before. Yeah, we'll do that one. Yes. Face and skin color. Default face. She has pointy things growing out of her nose ridge. We'll stick with that one. Now for the skin color. You're gonna have blue skin. Maybe. Forget what the default was. Or is this a straight up blue? Banana. Ooh, jade. Sylvari are plants, so they can have all sorts of goofy ass skin colors. Because they're plants! Jade. Ears. Which I can't see because they're buried under my hair. Oh, there they are. It looks painful. That looks unpleasant. It's all twisted up and shit. And that one looks like bark. Oh, eeny, meeny, miny, which ear shall we do? That one's got tree stump lines on the inside? What I'm really concerned about is the fact that the inside of her ears are glowing. That can't be healthy. Oh, I can change length and tips. Short ear, long ear, short ear, long ear. Up or down. Let's leave it in the middle. Face details. I don't think I'm going to mess much with the face because that's more time not running around getting eaten by everything and is thus no fun. I will, however, pick an eye color. Let's see, what color are her eyeballs going to be? Red? Pink? Wisteria? Orchid? Pale thistle? Iris? Spring! Sun? Ice? Frost? Purple! Blue ball? River? Black. Ooh, that looks... soulless, evil Sylvari. Only moderately creepy. Let's do ice. Yeah, nose is fine. All that stuff's fine. Armor dies! Color my armor. I'll mess with that later because it'll be largely be irrelevant, and my armor will probably all be broken. I'll probably be running around in my underwear before too long. So, we're done making the character. Now I gotta pick some extra stuff that goes into their story. I study all the elements, but I wear a gem that symbolizes my love of water. Fire. Earth. Air. I like fire because it's on fire. She likes fire. Oops! Didn't want to skip to the end. Yes. Wrong button. Alright, fire. Let's see. Trouble may follow me, but I use my blank to overcome it. Ferocity. Charm or dignity. This is just sort of nonsensical extra stuff that doesn't have anything to do with much of anything in the game. Just sort of help you pretend to develop your character's personality, but it doesn't have an impact with anything. So she's going to be a charming Sylvari, at least for now. She might get angry later. Alright, I dreamed of a quest that calls me to action. It was a vision of the White Stag. The White Stag is a creature of enchantment, an immortal beast with great power. It is said that the stag will trade a magical boon for its freedom if I can catch it. The Green Knight. I saw a powerful knight in green armor, his face obscured. He was defeated but did not submit, was killed but did not die. Dare I face him in battle? Or the Shield of the Moon. The moon is a powerful symbol and healing and magic. Any who dream they're protected by the moon shall know faith and fortitude. I hope I'm worthy of such vision. Yeah, this is all sort of picking where my personal story is going to go for part of it, which ultimately has no bearing on what you're going to watch me do at this point. So, I'm just going to pick one that I like. I'm going to do the Green Knight. I believe the most important of Ventari's teachings is... Ventari was a centaur who was sick of being at war with humans in the last game. So he and a human got together and said, screw this shit, and kind of set up a little peaceful place and tried to teach peace. He's dead now, because that was all like 250 years in the past, but Sylvari think he's pretty cool and shit like that. Act with wisdom, but act... It's one thing to know what is right, and another to change the world. We all have a calling. I will distinguish myself through my actions, and thereby lift Tyria to a higher state of nobility. All things have a right to grow. The blossom is brother to the weed. Diversity of opinion is good. Discussion is healthy. Setting yourself on fire is not healthy. Which always makes me laugh every time I see a Sylvari engineer run around with a flamethrower. No one should be condemned for simply being different. I will stand up for the rights of all. Where life goes, so too should you. The world is a delicious and gorgeous place created for us to explore. Enjoy, wrong word, and protect. I will seek out the lessons in every experience, and as I grow, I will have more to offer in return. Well, let's see. Let's do that one. Where life goes, so too should you. And the pale tree awakened me during the cycle of dawn, noon, dusk, or night. Natural talkers, diplomats, forward thinkers, intimately connected with our surroundings, and markedly empathic towards all, even other races. Noon! Solve problems by attacking them head-on. The warriors, the hunters, the travelers who experience life firsthand and enjoy the rush, so taking risks in order to feel truly alive. And this is probably about the 4th or 5th time we've heard this song cycle through. But they only have 2 songs for this title screen character creation stuff. Cycle of Dusk. We're naturally curious and thoughtful. We love to learn and spend time reading and studying. We are intelligent and drawn towards the luscious complexities of magic. Magic! Cycle of Night. Secretive and cautious with information. We make our own decisions, and we come and go as we please. Nimble of mind and body. Let's do Noon. Because she's not going to be a very bright Sylvari. She's just going to smack her head against things head on. Because excitement. So, now we are at the end of character creation. We are almost done growing our own Sylvari, which is probably what I'm going to attempt to call this video section when I post it. So, here we go. We get this little write-up here. Though trouble may follow me, I overcome it with charm. The pale tree awakened me during the cycle of noon, and the most important of Ventari's teachings is where life goes, so too should you. While in my dream, I dreamed of the Green Knight, and I'm called to find him. I'm an elementalist, and I study all the elements. I wear a gem that symbols my love of fire, because that goes so well with plants. Disaster waiting to happen. This is my story, signed. Now for the tricky part, naming a character. Now, fun fact. This would have been infinitely easier if I had created this character back around launch, when the game hadn't been out almost a year and a half now, and all the good names had been taken. And see, when I've been making characters, I try to keep their names in line with what would fit in the lore. And Sylvari names are all like Gaelic Welsh based. So I went to try to figure something out. Looked at various websites with lists of those types of names, and I was like, oh, that looks neat. I should try that. Nope, taken. I should try that. Nope, taken. Nope, taken. Everything that I figured was good was taken. Big surprise, I'm making a character a year and a half or so after the game came out. Of course all the good names are going to be taken. So instead, I have a plan B. I'm playing the Sylvari Elementalist. Her name is Brick, and she is the prettiest. And it fits. My Sylvari's name is Brick, and she's the prettiest. Little Borderlands 2 for you there. So, this ends character creation. I'll play through the intro mission 2 in this part. I am going to click this next button, and we are going to start playing as Little Miss Brick, because she is the prettiest. I'm sorry, Aaron, you are no longer the prettiest girl at the ball. You have competition now. In-joke for a buddy of mine. He will probably laugh at it when he watches this. The rest of you should laugh at it because I said something silly and called my friend prettiest. Because he's the prettiest girl at the ball. But not anymore! Anyways, let's go. Cue intro movie! Maybe.
I am Sylvari. 25 years ago, my people first appeared in Tyria. The pale tree flowered, and the firstborn awakened. The dream contains my race's memories. We gain awareness here, and then awaken into the world. The dream fills me with knowledge, and is my connection to others. It is my inspiration, my guiding light. While here, I have discovered my purpose, to face evil and destroy it. Even now, I sense my destiny calling me to awaken. My time is soon. Nature and goodness are under siege. All life hangs in the balance. If Tyria is to survive, it will need us. If we fail,
Zombies.
And Tyria will wither and die. I dream of battle. The voices of my people whisper of warfare in the stormy combat. I see a knight in armor, fierce with challenge. He offers me the gift of courage. The dream hints at my future. I see friendly faces, good and noble folk. They need me. I must keep them safe.
That's Keith.
The devouring force threatens all of Tyria. I will stand.
It's a big angry zombie guy. Trust me, I know. I've fought him before.
On this, the eve of my awakening, I feel
She looks constipated.
And yet, I sense darkness approaching. Something intrudes upon the dream. It blocks the path to
And
my
that's
awakening.
never a good thing.
Before I can enter the world, I must first face this evil and vanquish it. I am summoned by the dream. This is my story.
Totally forgot to choose hair color. But oh well, I'm stuck with this one now. Excuse me. Fighting the nightmare. That Sylvari is not wearing any pants. So there's your gist of the Sylvari. They're silly plant people who exist to fight evil, which there's plenty of in the world right now because, you know, dragons. All right, here I am in. Oh, there's a dog. I am in the dream. Where is my HUD? There is my HUD. I wonder where I am in the world map. Looks like somewhere in Caledon Forest. Whee!
Never leave a wrong to ripen into evil.
It's squishy. How interesting.
Do you think it will be our friend?
It's a Quaggan! Hello, sunshine. Did you see this? I'm not sure what it is, but it's delightfully strange.
Never leave a wrong to ripen.
It's a Quaggan! Don't piss it off or you'll regret it.
Live well
Seriously.
and waste nothing.
It's Ventari's spirit. Speak to it.
I did not know
Speak
that
to
such a small
Ventari.
seed could begin such a
Stop turning around. Alright.
Can you see me?
Oh, look! There's zombie ghosts in here already. Which means Sylvari have the earliest contact with zombies ever in the game.
Can you see me?
You can fight this poison. Look
No,
around you.
you're invisible.
See the branches and the rocks? Take up the bounty of the land.
Who are you?
Anything can be a weapon if you have the courage to fight.
Grab a weapon if you don't have one. Heck, grab a weapon even if you do. Versatility is the key to martial success. I'll take one. Step right up. What kind of weapon do you want to try? I want a rock. I got a rock. Alright, let's go talk to Kate.
Dreamer, I am Kaith. I need your help. Can you hear me where you are within the dream? Within the dream? What does that mean? Why do you look transparent?
Because I ate a really bad burrito for lunch.
Soon you'll awaken here, but for now you live in the dream. I can't explain right now. We must hurry. Something is poisoning the dream. Poisoning the dream? Of course, I will do whatever I can to help you. But why me? Your spirit is strong.
I am the player
Don't
character.
underestimate yourself. Head to the far embankment, and I'll meet you there.
I lost my rock! Oh, I have my water attunement.
I am river and ocean.
No, I am plant. Uh-oh, nightmare hands. Kill them. I think they killed that guy. Switch to fire. Oops, I'm already on fire. Set people on fire. Dragon's Tooth almost unlocked.
Listen to me, saplings. You can fight this poison.
Oops, more dogs. Oops, they're trying to eat me. I learned to skill Dragon's Tooth. Let's do it. So what did it do? Drop an explosive Dragon's Tooth on your foe. Excellent. Oh, I must represent my guild. Haha, orbital strike. Not really. That dreamer has an axe. She has a rock. Oh man, I have to unlock. I have to unlock my skills in each different attunement for each weapon. Fun! So here we are in the dream. Clearly things are going wrong because there's these nightmare hounds in the way. Are all out and about trying to eat the Sylvari. Shatterstone.
mighty beast to slay as a trophy for my lodge.
I hear a Norn talking.
I'll use my bare hands.
That is a very large boar.
Those hounds are an aspect of the poison. The flow must be close.
Normally I'd say, I'm going to stand here and watch him punch him to death. But that would waste too much time.
Looks grim.
Screw it!
That one. Put it on my wrist and chop it up.
Are you going to do an experiment or make a salad?
Minasura.
Screw it. Ew. Horrible creatures. Let's go.
Ah. You ran from Scrit. Oh, nightmare hand. When do I unlock my... Anyways. Back to setting things on fire.
It is time. The poison is at its strongest in the clearing beyond. Have courage.
I have seen no char in
Like
the
a
dream
nightmare
yet.
beast. I'm sure she could use you there.
I've seen humans. Oh. Okay, so they move out of range of that. It's completely useless. Guilty? Did it just punch the Scrit to death? It did punch the Scrit to death. That golem punched the Scrit to death. Oh, he punched the boar. I must find Char. I've seen humans. I've seen Asura. I've seen Norn. But no Char. Orbital strike. Phoenix.
I don't know. I've never felt anything like that.
Please help.
Let's Phoenix that dog. Where'd the Thorn Nightmare dog go? Oh, it's coming to eat me.
Currents flow by my will.
Do they now? Haha, I got you all. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm standing around unlocking my weapon skills. Dodge! Going to be my best friend throughout all of this. The dodge skill. That one ran out of range. So where's the char in the dream? I win.
Listen to me,
I've seen
Samuel.
humans.
You can fight this poison. Look around you.
Yeah,
See
we
the
can
branches
fight.
and the
Give me a
rocks?
rock.
Just take up the bounty of the land. Anything can be
bubbles.
There's an oak heart. There's the quaggan.
Live well and fulsome. Waste nothing.
Grit. There's the lion guard.
What's happening? Why are we being attacked?
Why are we being attacked? Well, because bad things are happening. Water trident. That sounds like it stabs people.
I know it looks grim, but you must press on.
Catch that one.
Yes, yes, it looks grim.
Chop it up.
And evil. Cross the bridge. Shadow of evil that has infected the dream. Nightmare hounds. Look, it's Kaith. She's not all transparent. Dragon's Tooth. Fire! Kill the hounds. Since when does she have guns? Seriously, since when does Kaith have pistols? I guess she's a thief. But I have never seen her use pistols in the past. Alright, we killed all the dogs. And now this giant massive tree is getting up, which is probably bad. Oh my. It looks very dragony. Help me, I appear to be stuck in the dirt. Shadow of the dragon. Oh, that's probably not a good thing to have around here. Fire! I am using fire, so I should be able to burn it to the ground. Meanwhile, Keith is going to stand there and be eaten by... dogs. Ouch, I got kicked around. Boy, doesn't he look happy. Ouch. Heal! Ouch. Killing blow! Yay! I win. Caledon Forest! So, that was the intro level. Hope you enjoyed, because that's probably the most combat you're going to see throughout this. Why am I in my underwear?
Fighting a great evil. Are we safe? Keith? Where is Keith?
Steady, sapling. You just woke. You were calling out in your dream. Keith was just here, but she had to go speak to the Pale Tree.
She and I fought side by side against a poison in the dream. I saw the shadow of a terrible dragon, and I felt the dream call
All
upon
the
me to
dragons are
defeat
terrible.
it.
Spoiler alert.
By the tree. A wild hunt so soon, and such a momentous task. To be a valiant of the wild hunt is a difficult charge. Bear this calling with pride.
I will. But how do I begin? One does not simply awaken and rush off to face a dragon.
You start here in our forest. There were others.
Oh, but how wrong you are.
Use your
Is
help.
exactly what I'm going to do.
Besides, it'll be fine training for a new valiant.
As soon as I figure out why I'm not wearing any clothes. Hey, personal story was a daily. Eeny, meeny, miny, dagger,
It's obvious
and
to me.
bag.
Why else would we have started awakening if it
Why is
weren't
that
to fight
Sylvari
dragons?
crying?
Humans have a concept called coincidence. It means two events that appear related but are not.
Alright.
Why do I feel the call to fight them and their creations?
Humans have another concept called
Oh, I can't
mystery.
offhand the scepter. So, I am not wearing any clothes for some reason. Wonder if this is how all Sylvari start out. Anyways, it's irrelevant to the whole thing because that is the end of this part. Speak to the Warden Requisitioner and acquire your gear. Oh, that would probably be where I get my clothes. Let's talk to him and get my clothes back. Since I apparently lose everything and run around in the buff. Or, if I wanted to be really silly, I'd just run off like this. Nah. No self-respecting Sylvari is going to run around in the buff into the zombie land. So yeah, give you a, I am here. I am going here-ish. Which means, see, 80 zone. I gotta go up, all the way through Kryta, into the Shiver Peaks, down into Ore. It's gonna be fun.
And a buzz in the back of your head.
So,
You can't stop thinking about
Act
what
with
that
I'm
wisdom.
gonna talk to this guy.
gnaws at you and climbs
Ah, a freshly awakened Sylvari. Welcome to Tyria, Sapling. I'm a member of the Wardens, the protective guard for our homeland here in the Grove. I'm here to provide you with equipment. Oh, good! I'm in my underwear. Except I still have my weapons, but I can't use them. In my dream, I had a certain attire. I've just the thing for you. Here, take this. Now go speak with the warden, Arendelle? Down the path to your left. She'll help you get oriented. Thank you very much. Yay! I'm not running around in my underwear anymore. So, now that I have clothes back, I'm going to call it quits for this part. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed the introductory part to my suicidal run to the worst place on... no, the worst place in the world here is South Sun Cove. We are not going to South Sun Cove. We are going to Ore,
We should make a vow to always
which is only slightly less evil.
What if I
So, anyways,
have to go?
I'm NanoElite666. Oh, I have mail. I hope you've enjoyed watching me grow my own Sylvari, because it's clever, like make your... I don't know. And run through the intro mission. I hope you enjoyed watching me kill things there, because that's probably all the killing I'm going to actually be accomplishing. Because I'm very quickly going to be out-leveled by everything that comes across me, and it's going to eat me painfully. And fighting it will be a bad idea. So, as always, if you have something you think I should play, or you want to see me play, go ahead and give me a shout wherever you shout at me on the interwebs. I will take it into consideration, and who knows, I just might play it someday. In the meantime, though, I thank you all for watching. I hope you're enjoying. I hope you're looking forward to this nonsense. And I will see you